ground would have gotten me killed.
¿Qué te pasa?
The boat was well appointed.
¡Estás muerto!
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
¡Está ahí!
Sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. My vision was going. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¡Ey, parcerito! ¡Cubrime! ¡Cubrime que me... ¡Ah! ¡Vamos!
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door. Daphne's ship was always stocked. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks. Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. The pirates wouldn't get everything.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel, vení para acá!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
¡Hijo de puta! ¡Ánimo, paredero! ¡Aún luchamos! ¡Este chupa me quiere!
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. I didn't realize you knew your way around here.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Vamos, muévanse, muévanse. ¡Está ahí! ¡Ándale! ¡Mierda!
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. My judgment was lousy, but my hand was steady.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have!
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal. Not bad. Expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
¡No dispares! My own private welcoming party. It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. fancy seeing you here. If I turned my back, I'd get a bullet in it. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in São Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? You want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I?
Connected. Channel switch.
Сыпь всем до конца.
Паш, ты?
Здорово.
Здорово. Паша.
Тебе точно халявные ключи не нужны?
Нахуй.
Загрузился.
Прыгай. И полетели обратно на землю.
Точку поставь. А, все, хорошо.
Мы вообще все
давай лучше в импалу. Че, давай сливаемся и эту Пашку зовем.
Подожди, сливаемся, может кого-нибудь
Не,
еще
Паша, мы
напачим.
только из самолета выпрыгнули, сейчас поэтому сольемся по бэнгому.
Да, вдруг вы сейчас топ-1 возьмете?
Да хуй мы топ-1 возьмем.
Кто вас знает?
Почему точка не
Чтоб
на
мы
доме?
долбоёбы взяли в топ-1.
Чувак внизу вон один. Прикинь, один-одинешенький.
Они, кстати, античит обновили на недельке.
Я предлагаю это, ловить его и пиздить. Он подвис пока. Смотри, он в дом бежит.
Че ты
Я
вроде
прям
решил
обожаю
пройти?
этот ёбаный рандом.
А знаете, что я нашел?
Только не говори,
Нихуя.
что 8. Где этот козел?
Нихуя не нашел?
Да. Видел, как много я нашел, нихуя.
Он тут в доме, блядь.
Я тоже ничего не нашел. Вообще.
У меня кольт.
Где боже
он,
мой.
Мексика, она вообще бедная на лук.
А? Нет, это просто как-то по-дебильному сделали, что в одном месте может до хера чего найти, а в следующий раз ни хера не найдешь. Потому что это хуйня, это рандом.
Паш, у тебя тут микрофон пищит, пиздец.
Пищит, да? Все еще?
Угу.
Ага.
Вадик, я бегу тебя спасать.
От чего меня спасать?
Кого?
От
Рядом
нихуя?
со мной этот чувак.
А, сейчас я тебе, Сережа, тогда иду. Все, у меня МК, я все дела.
Меня спасать нечего, потому что здесь ничего нет. О, мясо продают.
О, у него дробаш.
Где он?
Вот в этом доме. Микрофон.
У меня нормально все с микрофоном.
Все равно правильно. Да, слышу, заряжает. На втором этаже?
Уже прыгнул по-любому. За дверью.
Рандом,
модный,
видимо.
модный чувак такой. Видели, какой он модный? Бородка какая-то. Здесь рюкзак есть, слышите?
Блять.
Откуда?
С лестницы.
От верблюда. А у меня была граната. А Сережа Сережа с Мишей были в одном месте.
Гранату кинули. На улице. И на лестнице.
И не один. 2 тела точно.
Ага.
Нажимать надо чаще, даже если очередь.
Подползи сюда, Миша.
У тебя такой, Сережа, лицо суровое. Недоброе.
Хули, я мужик.
В жопу вжить.
Которым приходится негров зарождать.
Вон 9 миллиметров. А, это дробаш. Тебе же девятки нужны, забирай его.
Нет.
Мне нужны были девятки.
Надо?
Мне бы
Миша,
аптеку.
бинты скинул и болик скинул. Юзай, хули.
Ты что, рюкзак 3-го уровня забрал?
Так у меня уже есть.
Отойди.
Правильно понимаю?
Смысл есть? Ты что, будешь покупать ключи? С ними все равно
Паша,
ничего не
я
делать.
открыл
Они...
сундучок только что за 50 рублей. И мне выпали штаны за 140.
Серега, он говорит про синие, которые нужно открыть за 150 рублей. За 150 это в игре. Там можно купить ключ, и он стоит 150. Ты не смотри на торговой площадке. Там цена завышена. В игре он стоит 2,5 бакса. То есть 150-140 рублей, в зависимости от курса. Мне тут выпала какая-то хуйня, поэтому...
Сейчас, Паша, прикинь, за КСИ за 5 что-нибудь выпадет. Миша, есть аптека?
Сейчас иду.
Че, Сиш, сегодня не пойдем?
А ты здесь все золотого?
Что выпало?
Пашка выпал.
Нет.
Ну,
за сколько? Миша, на.
Сейчас выйду на улицу.
Аптеку кинул. Вот здесь вот.
рублей.
Я тебе говорю, у меня выпал перчатки с кастетами за 17, что ли, рублей. А, нет, за 50 или 70. Что-то такое. И ботинки кожаные за 17 рублей.
Я вообще не вижу смысла открывать за деньги.